Welcome in everybody to the Detox with Young Living webinar with myself, Melody Reynolds, and my wonderful co-host and oily sister, Jessica Hinojosa. We are both Young Living essential oil distributors, and we have a passion for teaching health and wellness. And so tonight we're just going to be teaching you all the good things about why you should do a cleanse at least 2 to 4 times a year, why it's good for the body, why do it at all? Don't be afraid of it. We're going to teach you a very natural, gentle way of doing it. So I don't want you to feel like you're going to be in the bathroom for 6 weeks or something like that. We're going to show you our top recommended products for doing a really gentle cleanse to just reset your body and your system. So what I'm going to do, Facebook, while I have you guys on, is I'm going to move you around and flip my camera around so you can see all of the slides that we're doing. And there's Jess. There she is. I see her. All right. She's with us now. And hey, Ella, and everybody joining and everybody on both platforms. So I'm going to move my camera, and then I'm going to flip things around and move the camera so you can see all of our slides, because we've got beautiful slides to share with you and lots of information. And remember, you will get the recording of this if you signed up via email on one of our websites. So either at the Dailies with Jess or at my site, you will get the recording emailed to you. So don't feel like you've got to be frantic and take all this in at once, but feel free to screenshot if you want to, ask questions in the chat, or here on Facebook. There's Jalissa. She hopped over to Facebook. Cool. All right. Let me get you turned around.
I'm going to try to multitask here and watch the chat boxes.
I know it. Listen, it is hard to multitask. It really is. And do a good job at all.
Did you mute out your phone?
Yeah, I've got it. Hold
on. Okay.
Oh, mute out my phone?
No worries. Yeah, because it'll echo back.
Is it echoing now?
You hear it?
No, I don't hear it at all.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So turn it down then?
Yeah, I would turn it down.
Better?
I hear an echo. I don't know if anybody else does.
Does anybody else hear an echo? Thank you, Jess, for putting the websites up too.
No problem.
I'm going to stop. Anybody online hear an echo? An echo? Megan, what about you?
I think we're good. I don't hear it anymore.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Okay, Vanessa says no. All right, cool. All righty. So I'm going to, do I go to share files and videos? Yeah, here we go. And it's this one. And they've changed it. All right, it's pulling it up.
They always make me do that.
I know it. They always do. I'm trying to see if I can fit it into my phone completely here. There we go. I think you can mostly see that. What I may need to do, see, this is the life of an entrepreneur. You just make things happen and you figure it out as you go, and you don't stress out. You just say, "Help me, Jesus." And then you have faith. There we go. I think that's better. Now.
You can probably go over to the left a little bit and it would be.
Yeah, it doesn't slide to the left anymore. Because that's
okay.
It's
no, you're good.
The way my thing is. Is that better?
Yeah.
Let me see. There we go. That's about as far left as I can go. Except for now it is weirdly angled. So let's see if we can fix that. There we go. I don't like it to be off, and I can scoot it back a little bit. Better. All right. Hopefully you can hear us and see us, and if not, we'll figure it out. So, welcome to Detox with Young Living, and here we go. We're going to get this party started. I am Melody Reynolds, and we're just going to do a quick introduction of ourselves. I'm Melody Reynolds. I have been a distributor with Young Living for, it's going to be 4 years in July, which is just crazy to me. And I discovered essential oils, and a lot of people don't know that we have more than just essential oils at Young Living. We have lots of stuff like this cleanse that we're going to talk about tonight, and supplements, and personal care products. We have all kinds of stuff. So if you need it, we probably have it, whatever it is. And we have the healthy version of it. And got very interested in essential oils when my family and I were struggling with some health issues, and they were very serious health issues that were affecting our quality of life. And so we started investigating what could we naturally do to make ourselves and our lives better. And I found essential oils all over the internet, and I'm nosy, so I really wanted to know what was going on with them and why they worked and how they worked and all those good things, and started asking some questions and decided to just get a kit and try them. And my life literally changed within about 5 minutes of getting my kit. And that's not even an exaggeration, because the first oil that I tried, I had an experience with immediately. So I was absolutely in love with them. And then a business developed as people, well, really as God laid it on my heart first and foremost, to start sharing with people, because they helped my family so much that I felt called. And I wasn't planning on starting a business, but you know how when a but God happens, so but God said, yes, you're going to tell people about this. And now it's starting to pay my bills. So there's a lot that our company offers, a lot of financial freedom, a lot of good things for the body. So I've been very happy with it. This has been a wonderful 4 years. And so Jess and I have teamed up, and we just want to share with you what's helped us.
And I am Jessica Hinojosa, and I blog over at thedayswithjess.com. And I have been with Young Living for almost 2 years now, and I can't believe it. I actually found out about Young Living through Melody Reynolds. I met her on an app called Periscope, and my story is similar to hers. I was suffering a lot with a lot of emotional issues and some physical, and I also have 2 children with special needs. And so I was looking for a natural alternative to kind of help us along our wellness journey. And so I got some samples. I, like Melody, had an immediate experience with the oils, and I thought, I've got to have these as a part of my life. And so I ordered my starter kit. I started using the oils, and our entire family started to see some pretty amazing things happen. And I, like Melody, kind of had like that but God moment and said, I really want to share this with as many people as I can. And so here we are today. So I just really quickly want to give you guys a very short disclaimer. The following presentation is for informational purposes only and reflects our personal experiences with Young Living essential oils and products. The statements have not been evaluated by the FDA or Young Living Essential Oil Company, and it is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any diseases. We are not doctors. Sorry for that. We just love our oils, and we love sharing about them. So please always see your healthcare professional for further, more personalized advice.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about a couple different kinds of cleanses you can do, but both of these are going to be very gentle cleanses. And this one is the most gentle, the one that you're seeing on the screen right now. And this involves Ningxia Red, which is an amazing antioxidant nutritional drink that I take every day. My whole family does. Balance Complete, which is a meal replacement. And then you can't see in that picture, but it's called Digest and Cleanse, which is it's to help you get things flowing. Okay. Now listen, don't be bashful tonight, because we're going to be talking about bowel movements and we might say poop. You never know, but hey, listen, we all do it, and we all have problems with it from time to time, and we all have gut issues. And so we need to get real and talk about this stuff. And Jess, what was you saying about how this one works? Because you use these 3 together, right?
Yeah, this is like a 5-day cleanse, and on the bottle it gets more specific. So you'll take each of these, and actually Balance Complete, which we're going to talk about in just a little bit, is actually a meal replacement. It's kind of like a superfood. And then you'll take one of the capsules of the Digest and Cleanse, and then you have your Ningxia shots, or your Ningxia, however you want to pronounce it. And you take that for, I believe it's 5 days is the cleanse.
5 days. Okay. So this one is a 5-day gentle cleanse. And so it's not going to be like, everything's going to rush out of your body at once, because you don't want that. That's too fast. That's uncomfortable. That's going to make you tied to your house. But you do probably want to do this at a time when you don't have a lot going on and you can be near a restroom. But this is just a really, Ningxia is also, it's got the wolfberry in it, or the goji berry. That's what they, first started calling it when they started bringing it to the United States. But it's the wolfberry. It's full of antioxidants. The body loves it, loves it. And so when you put it with that meal replacement of Balance Complete, you're giving your body good nutrition, and then the digesting cleanse just kind of helps things to flow on out. And so this isn't going to be like, I've told people before, it's, I had a colonoscopy, and if you've ever had one and you had to do that clean out, that 24-hour clean out, this is not like that. Plus, this is all natural stuff. This isn't going to be forceful. You're not going to feel like you're dying, because I kind of thought I was dying when I did that. I thought, how can and honestly, I was so surprised at how much stuff came out of my body. And I did this when I was I think I was like 32 or 35. I thought, there is no way I am done. And then I kept going to the bathroom. And even when I got to the hospital for the procedure, I kept going to the bathroom, and I thought, how can any more come out of my body? So I want everybody to understand, we carry a lot of waste around in our body at one time. And especially if you're not super, super regular, and most people aren't, because we're not eating a good diet. But, and stress and all, we're not drinking enough water. That's my big struggle, hydration. And so I didn't know until then, like, how much stuff can come out of you. And then I researched it about how long we carry things around. So you can imagine how, when that builds up, you can only imagine what it does to the body. Just to tell you, just to let you know. So this is a gentle approach. All right, so let's talk about why you even would want to do this. Because some people are like, I don't get it. Like, why? Okay, it's very important. Your digestive system is super, super important. Your health starts in your gut. So if you don't have a healthy gut, you can have all kinds of issues. And so by doing a cleanse, things can happen, like it can help reduce inflammation in your whole body. I'm not just talking about in your stomach, but everywhere. If you're having inflammation, you can have inflammation all over your body. And that's something that I struggle with. This can help to reduce that. And it can increase your energy, which, hello, we all need that. Can remove toxins, because you're carrying around a lot of toxins and you don't realize it. It can be used as a preventative practice and just for your overall well-being. Your body likes to be functioning the way that God created it to function. And when you're getting stopped up, or you're not going as much as you should, then your overall well-being is affected. And a cleanse is a good way to start things up again.
All right. So as we mentioned in the beginning, we're going to talk about the first item in this detox, which is Balance Complete. So Balance Complete is a powder. It's actually a superfood-based meal replacement, and it offers the benefits of the Ningxia wolfberry, or the goji berry powder, as Melody had mentioned. It does brown rice brine. It has some barley grass in it. It also has some cinnamon powder, and it has our premium whey blend in it. So it's high in fiber, protein, and contains good fats. So Americans typically consume less than half of the amount of their daily fiber that is recommended. Men need 38 grams of fiber, and women need 25 grams. There is 11 grams of fiber in just one serving of Balance Complete alone. So Balance Complete will help you do the following. It's going to help increase the absorption of toxins and excess fat, including LDL cholesterol. It's bulk forming, so more frequent elimination. So, it's going to help to clear you out there, get things going. It balances blood sugar levels, and it also helps with appetite satiety, which is the feeling of fullness. It lowers LDL cholesterol, promotes balanced levels of flora, which is fiber, and decreases acid, reduces inflammation, and soluble fiber helps to balance blood sugar levels by changing the rate at which the sugar is utilized in the body. So lots and lots of good stuff with Balance Complete.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so why is fiber so important? And let me go back really quickly. I have to explain this too. And I wasn't for sure if that was coming up now or not, but I think we're going to throw it in here. Your gut health affects your emotions, and this was kind of a
Absolutely.
life-changing thing. Yeah, this is kind of a life-changing thing when you figure it out, because if you're struggling with things like anxiety and depression, and you can't pinpoint, like you're not really sure why that's an issue, like there's not been a big event or something to cause it, a lot of times it's traced back to your gut health. Our gut is actually sometimes called our second brain, and if you've got brain fog, anything like that going on, most of the diseases and problems we have going on in our bodies can go back to our gut health. And so that's why it's so important to put in the things you need for your body to have, and to clear it out sometimes so that your body can take in the things that it needs to. So I deal with IBS. And so I'm very, very passionate about this, because I was pretty much hospitalized, and, they didn't know what was wrong with me. And I took a lot of research to get my life back to functioning normally, because I had extreme gut issues. So I just want you to understand, this really affects when I say your whole well-being, I also mean your emotional life too. So why is fiber important? Insoluble fiber cleanses the intestines of buildup on the wall, because you get that buildup and then it stops it up. Soluble fiber, you need both, helps to absorb and release toxins from the body. So one helps to clean things out, and then one helps to absorb and get rid of the toxins. That's why you need both kinds of fiber. A combination of both will ensure that the digestive tract is functioning at its best, and assimilation of nutrients from food is optimal. So everything's working the way we were made to work. And then fiber also helps to absorb sugars and fats, helping with stabilizing blood sugar levels. And your blood sugar, when it's stabilized out, you don't feel hungry, you don't feel like you have less energy or that weak feeling. It's a balanced, everything is balanced, and so you don't get that dip in energy.
Okay, the next product we're going to talk about is that Digest and Cleanse that we mentioned at the beginning. Now, Digest and Cleanse is pretty awesome. So this helps to soothe gastrointestinal upset, and also just overall supports healthy digestion. So it supplies therapeutic grade peppermint, caraway, and lemon, and other essential oils directly to the intestine in a soft gel capsule. So peppermint and caraway oil, if when taken 3 times daily, is shown to reduce gas, which is always good, right? And soothe the intestinal tract. I mean, come on. Gas, bloating, that's horrible. So this will help with all that. Lemon oil is said to be a stimulant, the proper function, to stimulate the proper function of the liver, and the stomach, as well as the pancreas. So other supportive oils are ginger, fennel, and anise, which may soothe the bowel and increase elimination. So again, we're getting things moving, we're getting things out.
And my other favorite, Ningxia Red. I love, love, love my Ningxia. Okay. I order this stuff every month. This comes in my monthly order with Young Living, and I just don't ever want to be without it. So I'm very thankful to even have it. But it's loaded with nutrients. It's going to nourish and support the pancreatic and liver function, because your liver and your pancreas process everything you put into your body pretty much. So whatever that is, even if you're topically applying things, all the toxins, everything goes through your pancreas and your liver. So if you can support those and nourish them, then why not? And you can do this with like 2 ounces in a little cup a day. And it tastes yummy too. It's powerful and natural antioxidant providing sustainable energy. It has more antioxidants, though it has wolfberries in it, and it actually has like you can see the wolfberries in there, a puree. And those have more antioxidants in them than blueberries. Way more. But there is also blueberry juice in it as well. So this is like a super antioxidant. It may help to maintain normal blood sugar levels, which again helps you to not get that I'm starving feeling or I'm going to pass out, or as we call it around here, hangry. It's easy to
Yeah.
digest. It really does taste good. And I get asked this often by people who are dealing with diabetes and things like that. The glycemic index is only 11. So it's good for you. It tastes really good. It's an easy way to add something in, even if you're not doing a cleanse, but you're trying to get more regular. This can help with that. And this is showing you all the body systems, which it supports all 9 systems of the body. And then we've got a ton of other products that do as well. We've got pretty much any of these that you're looking at on here. These are all amazing products to have for each system of the body. So if you've got anything going on in your body, we have things to support those systems and keep you functioning above that wellness line. But Ningxia Red supports them all. So you can't go wrong by drinking Ningxia Red, okay? You just can't go wrong with that.
Okay, so now we looked at one set of a cleanse. This is another cleanse that Young Living has. This is actually offered in a trio set. Now, I've seen this done 2 different ways. I've seen people take the Comfort Zone, the ICP, and the Juvitone kind of all at once in 6 days. Or you can space it out and do each one a week at a time. So to me, that seems kind of like a better option, especially if you've got a lot going on in your life. You don't want to be tied down to the house. You could just take one of these, for a week and then move on to 7 days with the Comfortone, then the next 7 days with the ICP, and then the next 7 days with the Juvitone. And we're going to go over what each of those actually do and kind of how they work. So the first one we're going to look at is Comfortone. And this is a pill, and it's often recommended that you would take 2 of these at breakfast and 2 at dinner time. And this helps to, it eliminates residue from the colon and strengthens the digestive system by providing nutritional support. And the ingredients act as a natural liver and gallbladder cleanse as well. So pretty good stuff.
Mm-hmm. And if you've had gallbladder problems, you want to keep that function. To. That's some heavy stuff there. Okay, and then the next thing that you would take for the next 7 days would be ICP, and it is a high fiber. Remember, we just talked about why we want fiber supplement that it has essential oils in it too, and herbal cleansing ingredients. So it's got both. They're going to work together. It accelerates the transit time in the colon and dispels gas and pain. So it's just going to move things along, okay? Contains fast-acting enzymes that help break down protein, because a lot of times we need some help with digesting our protein. So this is going to help that to move along.
Yeah, I wanted to add that the ICP is actually a powder. No big deal. I wanted to add that it's a powder because I didn't know it was a powder. And so the way that it was recommended that you use it, so that, you can just put it in water. It doesn't, I've heard that it doesn't taste horrible, but it doesn't taste good. So it's recommended that, you guys know how that is. I've gotten protein powder before and been like, ooh, it says no taste, but it has a taste.
I feel like you licked the chalkboard.
Yeah. I'm tired of licking chalk. So what you want to do with this is actually add 2 teaspoons to an 8-ounce glass of pure juice. So I'm not talking about processed juice. You want to go with a really healthy, all-natural juice. And you do that 3 times a day. So I thought I'd pop that in there. So you want to make sure that you have an 8-ounce glass of juice when you do it. It's just like a shot glass. Get it over with real quick.
Just take it on down. And then we have Juvatone, and this is also a natural liver cleansing supplement, and it has, of course, essential oils and supporting herbs and nutrients. It's an excellent source of choline, which is good for your liver. And so, how do you take that, Jess?
Oh, so that one's just a pill, and I think that one too is twice a day, I believe.
Yeah.
But all the directions are on the back of the Bible, the bottle, excuse me, back of the bottle. So it's not gonna, Young Living takes care of you and make sure that you know. So the next one that we have is Essential Zyme. So I wanted to mention too that the ICP, the Essential Zyme, and the Comfort Tone actually come in a trio set with Young Living, and that is the one that you can do the 6 day one, and you do them together. So that is another option. So the Essential Zyme is formulated to improve digestion and elimination of waste from the cells and support a healthy pancreas, or help to support healthy pancreatic function. I cannot talk tonight. I'm sorry, guys. So we also have Detoxazyme. This is another, it's in a pill form as well, and it helps to detoxify, of course, and cleanse, as it says, and it promotes cleansing and improves digestion. So enzymes help to absorb nutrients more efficiently from foods and supplements. It also helps to relieve the relief of occasional symptoms such as pressure, bloating, fullness, and minor cramping that may occur after eating. So really good stuff.
So we also, of course, we have essential oils, and one of the main ones that we don't run out of at my house, this is not just for a cleanse, but all the time when you need digestive support, we use Digest.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't smell good, but you just put it on your feet and throw on some socks really fast, and it works. Okay, just get over the smell.
It smells like stinky licorice, is what I say, but it works. It does, but it stinks.
But it's okay, because you can put essential oils on your feet and they get absorbed and they work. So you just throw on some socks and put your feet under the covers. You're good to go, right?
Hey, when you don't feel good, listen, you when you don't feel good, you will slather this on. The other day when I was feeling bad, I had it on my feet and my stomach, and I just walked around smelling like stanky licorice. But I didn't care because I felt better.
Well, yeah, and actually, now it's a comforting smell to me because I know it's going to help me. And so now I'm like, oh, okay, and you'll get that way. A lot of your
I can tolerate it now.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I do try to think about, like, before I go somewhere, though, I'm like, oh, I hope I don't smell like that. So, because some people be like, woo, you walk in the grocery store, what is that? But it's a valuable aid for digestive concerns, and it just helps support the whole digestive system. We also have probiotics, which are so important when you talk about gut health. This is the stuff they tell you to eat yogurt for. But you really, if you want a lot of it and for it to really work, our Life 5 is great for that. And it's a probiotic that helps with the healthy bacteria, because we do have bacteria and some of it is healthy, and we want to put more of that in our bodies, and it helps with digestion too. And then Roman chamomile, which helps to detoxify. I can't talk tonight either. Helps detoxify the blood and liver. And it may also help to dispel anger and stabilize emotions. Now, before you're like, you can hold emotions in certain parts of your body. It's been scientific. It's like there's science behind it. There's research behind it. But your body can be affected by things like anger or fear or bitterness. And they go into storage in your body. And so we have a lot of oils that can help you to release those emotions. And we don't get woo-wooey. I'm just going to tell you, we're not woo-wooey, snake oils. No, because we really believe that they're part of God's plan for our lives and his design for our bodies, because the Lord made plants and essential oils come from plants. And so they're one of the most pure things on earth. And if God created it, it sure is something that I want and I want to be using. And so there's nothing woo-wooey about it. I used to kind of have a fear of that. I think as Christians, we hear, I think Satan has taken so much ground with a lot of things where it sounds new age, No, not really. And we need to kind of take some of that ground back and go, actually, that came from God before it got distorted into other weird things. So don't worry, it's not woo-woo-y, but it will help you to release some of that stuff that's been stored up in your body.
Yeah, and I just want to mention before we continue with the oils that Melody and I have done several classes like we're doing here now. And if you head on over to melodyreynolds.com or thedayswithjess.com, we have a webinar, two webinars. We have one for essential oils of the Bible, and we also have one for essential oils and emotional support. So we get more in depth of how our bodies can carry things like stressors and how that can affect and how we can use essential oils to support our emotional health as well as our physical health as well. So I wanted to make mention of that if anyone's interested in that. The next oils that we're going to talk about are Juva Cleanse. Now, Juva Cleanse and the other oils that we've mentioned are actually what's called blend oils. So we have single oils, which are like lemon, peppermint, and lavender. They are what they say. And then we have these blend oils, which are a combination of other oils that Young Living, with all their science and good knowledge, have combined together that help with different things. And so Juva Cleanse has helichrysum, ledum, and cedar oil in them, which those are all really good for supporting your digestive system. And so Juva Cleanse is formulated to help support a healthy liver function. We also have Juva Flex, right? And so that's another blend. And this supports a healthy liver, the lymphatic, and the digestive system. And Juva Cleanse has some fennel, it has some geranium, it has some rosemary, it has some Roman chamomile, and it also has some blue tansy and the helichrysum again in it. So really good stuff for the digestive system.
All good things. Yes. And by the way, too, another class, if you're wanting just the basics, now we kind of jumped in tonight, but if you're wanting the basics of like how essential oils work, on both of our sites, like Jess had mentioned, we do have an Essential Oils 101. And we do send out
samples. Classes for pretty much everything.
Yeah. Anything you want to know about, go to our websites. We've got a class we've done on it. We do these once a month, and we do it so that we'll have it for the people they're already, using the oils with us, and also for people that have questions about different things, we can send them a video and really educate them. And then also anybody that's new and just wants to know, hey, they want to come to something live and learn something about it. So check all of those. Check our site out. We've got all kinds of goodies over there for you. We take care of you and teach you how to use them, because we really believe in education. We want you to get results. That's what we want. So let's talk about why Young Living. It is so important that you understand that the oils that you get at Walmart, like if a lavender's $4 at Walmart.
I just seen those yesterday. Caught my skin on fire. I was like, and I seen a lady looking at them. I was like, no, honey, please don't. Here's my business card.
I'm always tempted every time I go into Whole Foods. I want to run over to that aisle and go, no, put them down. Try these. But my husband said I can't do that. So I don't do it. Like, you might get us thrown out of the store. I was like, okay, I won't do it then. But those oils actually are not completely full of oils. Because the FDA does not regulate essential oils, they can be labeled 100% and only contain about 5% of an oil. And the other 95% is what is known as fillers. So it's to make it go farther. Those are just perfume grade oils, so they're just for smell. And once you smell the real thing, those will smell disgusting to you. You won't think that they smell great anymore. But with Young Living, we have a seed to seal guarantee that guarantees you from the time that seed of that plant, and even the soil it goes into the ground, until it arrives at your house. It is very carefully overseen that you get the most pure oil, and that it's not tampered with. We don't have middle people to go through. Jess and I don't handle the oils. Young Living ships them right to your door. So it's a guarantee that you're going to get quality oils. And again, we do send out samples if anybody wants to try them, but you have to not disappear once we send you the samples. So don't ask for samples and then not expect us to ask you what your experience was for them. But if you're really serious, we do send out samples because we challenge people, take your Walmart lavender and then smell ours. Ours is going to smell like the plant in your grandmother's garden. If you've ever ran your hand across lavender outside and smelled it, or peppermint, it's going to smell like that, but in a bottle, because ours is pure. They also own and operate their own farms. So they don't, again, there's no middleman. They oversee all of it. They have over 20 years of experience. This is not, Young Living didn't just hop on the essential oil train. They created it, okay?
They've been around since as long as I've been alive, Melody. They started in 1985, 32 years.
Yeah, well, I've been around a little longer than that. So. We won't go
I think
into
that's
that.
pretty cool, though.
My emotional support oils.
I'm sorry. Listen, I heard that the other day and I thought, wow, that is so cool. So that started the year I was born. That's how long they've been around. That's pretty neat.
That is pretty cool. And so, yeah, Patricia, things do go out of stock. You just have to keep checking back, and they come in usually pretty quickly, most oils, because we are dealing with plants. Patricia on Facebook was asking about Roman chamomile is out of stock. And what you have to do is just keep checking in, because we own our own farms and we operate them and we have that seed to seal guarantee, we're dealing with plants. And so when we run out, we're out until it's harvested again. So you got to keep that, but that makes me feel good, because I feel like I know I'm getting quality. If you've got a company and their oils never go out of stock ever, that should be a red flag. Yeah. That's really scary, because if you're dealing with seasons and harvest, hello, plants here. So they are the world leader in essential oils. They have the largest selection of single oils and blends. So some of the things we have, you can't get anywhere else at all. And they just work, period. Like, that's what won me over. I know their quality and I use them and I get results. They work, period. I don't really need to know anything else. So that's why we choose. We only trust Young Living.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Nobody else. All right, so the next thing we want to talk about, so we talked about why Young Living, but it's also important that you be really careful when you go to sign up with Young Living. So the way our company works is that, Melody, can you turn me down a little bit? Because there's a lot of echo. Sorry. It was making me lose my train of thought because I could hear myself. I was like, whoa, what's happening? So we mentioned this earlier, but we offer a lot of education with our team. So when you sign up with Young Living, you are purchasing a wholesale membership. And we're going to talk about what that looks like, the way you can purchase, because there is two different ways. Please know that you're never pressured to sell anything or anything like that. It's kind of like having a Costco membership or a Sam's Club membership. So, but who you're with is so important. Me and Melody have seen this time and time again, where someone has signed up and the person that introduced them to the company then just disappears and they have no idea what they're doing with their oils. So please know that we offer a lot of education. So we do monthly webinars like we're doing here, or we have done in the past. We also have a lot of team training. And this goes for if you just want to be a product user. Again, you're never pressured. We have a resource center for that. We're actually, we have two different teams. So we have Facebook groups, we have resource centers, training centers, we have videos, we have whatever you need. And plus, when you join with us, you get to work with us. And so we make sure that we take care of who is with us. We make sure that they understand the products. We're not just here to make a quick buck off of you, where we sell you some stuff and then we disappear, just like the samples. If we send you samples, don't disappear. Well, we're not going to disappear on you. That is a promise to us. This just isn't just a money thing to us. We honestly, truly care about every individual, whether they are business building or just a product user. We really, truly do care about you. And so just be sure that when you are going to sign up, that that's something that you keep in mind. Because again, like I said, we've seen it time and time again. And so we want you to know how to use these products and get you started. I know people too that have gotten their starter kit and they don't open it because they don't know what they're doing. But you don't have to worry about that with us. Yeah.
Right. And that's why
that always shocks me.
I know, me too, because I'm like, what? I opened my kit in 5 seconds. Like I've ripped the box, you know.
Yeah,
But you
and
know,
they're
and I
not
always
hard, and we're going to show you
as
that.
we talk about these, I always say, don't buy from your friend that you've been friends
Hmm.
with since high school. If your friend's not offering education and support, then love your friend, but buy from somebody that's going to join with somebody that's going to support you. You become part of our oily family and we take care of you. Not everybody does that. And we've had so many people say, oh, well, my friend was selling them and I just bought them. I really didn't even understand. It's so important, like Jess said, make sure you're getting it from somebody that's going to offer you what we have, because otherwise you're going to get your oils and you're going to be like, these don't work, because you're not going to know, really how to use them or what to do with them. We teach all that. So the two ways that you can join, you can just buy retail. If you just want to buy, no requirements, you will pay 24% more if you do retail than you would a wholesale account. But there are people who like to buy one or two oils, that always puzzles me too, because I'm like, I want all. I want it all.
Yeah.
So, but if that's your thing, we do offer that, and we will love on you as a customer, and we will, honor you and help you just like we would if you got a wholesale account. And if you want wholesale, this is what we always tell people to get, because listen, we're two mamas on a budget. We have budgets. We are homeschooling mamas who run businesses from home, and so we too know what it's like to need to budget. So you can save 24% just by getting a wholesale account. You get an independent membership, distributor membership, which means you can sell if you want to. If you want to learn how to do the business, that's great. We'll help you. We do business training. But if you don't, that's cool. You can just enjoy the 24% off and you're good to go. You only need to spend $50 in a year to maintain your membership. It's not a monthly requirement. It's a yearly. So it's just like going to Costco or Sam's, where you have to pay to be a member and you don't get any product, except for with us, you get $50 worth of product. And that's just in a calendar year. That's all. And you get wholesale pricing on everything else that you buy. So it really is the best bet.
Okay, and now we're going to
And
get into, oh, I'm sorry.
oh no, go ahead. Go ahead. It's you. I was looking. Go
No,
ahead.
that's all right. Okay, and now we're going to get into the kits. So when you want to get your wholesale membership, you decide to go wholesale, you need to purchase a starter kit. So again, by purchasing a starter kit and getting a wholesale membership, that doesn't mean that you are selling oils. You're in the business of selling oils. Anyways, that's not what we do. We refer to the company. As we discussed earlier, we don't control anything that goes on. So when you go to place your orders, you're going directly to Young Living. We're just here as your support to talk you through the products. So my favorite, we're going to get into talking about the different ones, because there's quite a few different starter kits. My personal favorite is the Dewdrop. I own 2 of these. I love them. So with the starter kit, you're going to get 11 essential oils and you're going to get a diffuser. Now, as Melody mentioned, we're both on budgets. We're both stay-at-home moms. That is an amazing, amazing deal. And each of the starter kits with the diffuser, you're getting the same thing. The price difference comes in at the diffuser. That's where the difference comes in. So you're going to get to sample the Ningxia. You're going to get some little informational cards. You're going to get some little vials you can share out. You're going to get, like I said, 11 essential oils. You're going to get some little samples you can give out and all that good jazz. Okay. But what's interesting is you're going to be getting 11 essential oils. Oh, did I click over? Or was
No,
that
I
you?
did. That was me.
Oh, sorry. You're going to get 11 essential oils for $70, which is an awesome deal. So you have that Dewdrop that we talked about. You have the Rose diffuser, which is next on my list. Now, each of these diffusers, they cover about 1,000 square feet. The Dewdrop specifically, and it lasts for 4 hours at a time. These never ever get hot, so you don't have to worry about if they spill over. The Dewdrop has been kicked, spilled, knocked over, all the things, and I don't have to worry about it because I have kids and it's crazy here. You've got your home diffuser, which I heard that one lasts up to 6 hours. Can you click me over? There we go. We have the Aria, which is, I love this one. I don't have it yet because it's glass. You can see there on the top the vapors. they collect in the glass and they shoot out. Melody's got this one. I often used to have her send me videos of it because I think it's so cool. It changes colors. You could hook your iPod to it. It's really neat, but it is glass. So if you have little ones, you know, you want to keep it away from them, but it really gives you that spa effect. You also have the rainstone, which this one's really cool. So if you're into that sleep feel, I think this one has some noises to it, doesn't it, Melody? If I believe,
Yeah,
like nature sounds or something with a little remote. We also have, so if the oils are kind of like overwhelming you, you don't really understand them, we also have 2 other kits that you can sign up and get that wholesale membership. We have the Ningxia kit. So Melody talked about this, how awesome that Ningxia drink is. In the beginning, the wolfberry, it's like a super food. So we have that. You're also going to get with that, which I think is really cool. You're going to get the stress away oil because stress away is amazing. It's an amazing oil. And we also have, if you're trying to go chemical free in your home, we have the Thieves kit. Excuse me. We have the Thieves kit, and this is amazing. So it's got some oral care stuff in there. It's got some soap. It's got our Thieves cleaner. And I know we've mentioned a lot of classes tonight, but we also did a class on chemical free cleaning with Thieves. So you can get yourself educated on that. It's just a wonderful, wonderful kit. So lots of options and a great way to save you money.
And then if you wanted to do the Ningxia kit and then get the stuff for the cleanse, that would be a great way to start out. Yeah, because this is the Ningxia kit is actually a great deal on that. And you get some of our nitro, which is another product that we didn't mention here, but I would definitely recommend it. It's great for, you don't have to have energy drinks and things like that. It's for cognitive fitness, and it really promotes having a lot of energy. So I love it. I drink it every day, as does my husband. So that would be a great kit. And then you get the stuff for the cleanse, and you would be totally set and ready to rock. So if you have any questions, of course, you can ask us here on Facebook beneath the video. You can contact Jess. She's at Facebook at The Dailies with Jess. If you're looking on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat, or it's just, sorry, I was looking underneath of that. It's Jess42508, and then her website is thedailieswithjess.com. And if you're looking for me, well, you're here on my page on Facebook. But you can also find me at It's Melody Reynolds Biz. And yes, put the E on the end of Melody, please. And everywhere else is Melody Reynolds, including my website is melodyreynolds.com. We've got tons of information on our sites, on all of our social media. You can email us. You can reach out to us on Facebook or wherever. And we're very responsive. We don't have other people running our accounts. We run them ourselves. We work very hard to do that. So we do answer any questions that you may have to help you get started in any way that you want to with essential oils. And we hope that this has been valuable to you tonight, that you've learned something, and that you, thank you so much for honoring us with your time, and that you spent the time with us tonight, because we know you're busy. We're busy too. So we always appreciate when you hop on live because it makes it more fun for us. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask them on Facebook or in the chat box on the website. Tractor needs to be put in the field. Okay, see you later, Patricia.
Bye, Patricia.
And you can always come back to the video if you think of something, or email us. We're easy to find, okay? We are very easy to find. And we're usually hanging out somewhere together online. So, all right. Well, we're going to close things up then. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. And we just pray that you have a blessed night. See you later.
Bye.